Okay then. How you guys doing? It's time. Yep, the internet is back. It was a painful 2 days, I'll tell you that. Well, I'm going to use a different split setup this time because I can add some of best in them, which is more useful to me. Which obviously you guys can't see, unfortunately. I wish you could, but... Hi Lolia, hi Yazin. So yeah, hopefully I won't be able to compare my PB as such. I mean, I can see like the times I got on the end of the levels, but once I get a few runs in, I can then see a sum of best eventually, which is far better. Oh, that's not what I want. Why are you doing nice split? Why do you have to do this to me? Why is everything so complicated? Right, that there. I'd say I'm so bad with software, like... There's a reason I didn't get a good pass in IT. Have I got to put the hotkeys on this? I probably have, which I forgot to do. Now will this work for me now? Okay. Right, so this time it should work. Right, okay then. So this time, hopefully, when I actually start the game, all should be good. Okay, nice. You found a strange glitch in Hogwild. Oh, you know the, you mean the spike thingy? Because there's a few spikes in that level, it's completely bugged. It makes no sense. Where you can land on spikes and jump off them. It's some sort of thing that happens after you die so often, I don't get it. If that's what you're on about. Also, I haven't played Crash in like 2 and a bit days now, so I'm gonna be very rusty probably. Do I speak Spanish? I'm afraid I don't. You know, I took Spanish in high school. I failed it. Oh my god. Okay, that's a great start. I knew I was going to be bad, but... Okay, well. At least we died in Insanity Beach for the first time, and not a level later on. Yeah, because the spike things in Hogwild, right? It's something to do, I was experimenting with it, because it's literally a time save in time trials, and it does work eventually after you die about 1,000 times. You can literally jump on spikes and not take damage. It's so bizarre. You know, been this early. We're gonna get a whole load of fails. It's time to de-rust, I'm afraid. I would have played it offline, but I couldn't be asked. So instead I was just playing Call of Duty Zombies because I wanted to refresh myself. Haven't played it in a year. Yo, what's up, Thomas? Yeah, I wanted to refresh myself with Zombies. I haven't played it in a year. I mean, Black Ops 3 Zombies, this is not Infinite Warfare. Because Infinite Warfare isn't particularly great. And I would do Zombies on this channel. I mean, I could do. At some point. And then have some games with you guys and stuff. And I don't know. If that's anything that you'd like to see, I don't know. Yeah, I wonder how long it's going to take us to get out of Island 1 because I'm going to be bad at the moment. Or I might be brilliant because sometimes my first time is absolutely fantastic. In the case of some time trials anyway. Okay, we're out of Sunny Beach. Yeah, I wonder how long it's going to take me to get my some of the best segments to actually get down to a 44 minutes loadless or the equivalent. Because I think that's like 58 minutes with loads. Ish. Something like that. Maybe low 58, I'm not even sure. Then again, all load times are slightly different in this game, so... Because apparently the load times onto Wumper Island are larger than the load times onto the levels themselves. Which makes absolutely no sense. No, I may be prone to actually fail in the roller skip for the first time over here, just because how bad I'm going to be playing. For the first couple of levels, I suppose. Okay, I actually made it. Your cousin decimates you every time. So I always like the idea of doing fun multiplayer challenges on zombies, just like messing around. Like I always loved doing first room challenges, I thought that's hilarious. Oh, I need D-pad for this level. Remember at the very last second. That was close. Oh no. Why? I thought we fixed this issue. Okay, walking towards the camera doesn't work. That actually annoys me so much. Okay then. Can't really afford to die in Great Gate. I don't think I fell down it once last stream. I was like, surely going running towards the screen has got to work. But apparently not. By time trials, you mean do it competitively? Oh yeah. Load, load, load. Doesn't it take like 30 seconds to do this load screen or something? In total. It's crazy. Hi Loomis. Yeah, let's hope we can actually get out of Island 1, I do pray. I mean, it depends how big the death is and whether I keep going, so. In that Great Gate one, it's just kind of annoying because you lose that on the invincibility and everything. And I believe the checkpoint is probably like 20 or 30 seconds back from where you died as well. Just to make matters even worse. Oh no, we're 0.1 slower than last time. A tragedy right here. It goes downhill from here. Let's hope not. I certainly hope it doesn't. It's so cool if you could spin that plant into those boxes. It was actually impossible. Like, it would be such a nice feeling to spin them into all 5 boxes, and nope. If only. Whoops. You got 100% in CB1, or like the entire trilogy? I mean, if you got all platinum relics as well, then nice job. A clear check his world record run in 5 minutes. That'd be awesome, except everyone else would beat me. It will turn into some like Spyro Enter the Dragonfly stuff where you get the world record in like 2 minutes, whatever it is. Oh my god. You know, I'm gonna keep going just so I can get used to this again. How does one even die there? I do wonder. What's my favourite Crash game? That'd be this one. I know, I feel like the levels in this game are better. Even though I know everyone's against that opinion. I hate doing this with no invincibility, it actually feels really weird. That was a box boost. I should be taking damage there, there's like no reason to hold the mask whatsoever. But I need to get used to the levels again and the physics, because apparently not playing for 2 days makes you play awful. You need a Platinum Stormy still. Well, don't worry, because it won't take you as long as Hog Ride took you. I can promise you that. Who done my new channel up? Yazine did my channel up. Who is in the chat right now? Which is always awesome. Yazine's channel art is far better than mine. Crash 2 is your favourite? That's quite a, yeah. It's either Crash 2 or Crash 3 for most people, isn't it? I wouldn't say Crash 1 for the originals is best though. Because D-pad is really weird. Like the fact you can only use the D-pad in the original game. I know, this feels like a whole different game entirely. %100% on Crash 1. Congrats. A lot of skill. Well, I've already died in Great Gate, but I'm keep going just because I need to get used to it again. I just never know what might happen. I might do like a perfect run after my fail of Great Gate and still PB. You never know. No, this doesn't know it's going to be a perfect run whatsoever. Don't know why I have issues with that jump. I've always had problems with it. Even on time trials I used to have problems with that jump. I don't know what is my issue. Like, it really shouldn't be hard. I'm better than you on any %. Yeah, but it depends how much time you put into it. It doesn't mean very much necessarily. So I can't make this jump. I know the leaf cycle is different, but still. Because I died, so the leaf is pointing in a different direction. But when lily pads just sink immediately, that's like the game's screwing with you. I don't know if I'm able to make this cycle. Like I am, very easily. What I'll do is I'll probably finish Rolling Stones, and then I'll reset because this run's obviously terrible. There's like literally no reason to continue this run. Crash 1's the first game you played. Yes, you like it for nostalgia reasons. I can't remember which game was the first one I played out of the three. Too many years ago now. I wish I worked out the Papu timing. I don't know why he bounces you off sometimes. Is the glitch remember hard? If you're trying to learn it, it's hard, don't worry. I think we're all new, but that glitch in the first place, so it's fine. Even though I still didn't get it 100%, you gotta keep Brio facing like towards the camera as much as possible when you hit him. From my experience. Because if you bounce off him the first time whilst he's facing the camera, it seems very much more consistent. Yeah, I'll do this level, then I'll reset. Because dying like 5 times in upstream is not the way to go. I just want to practice this level purely because it's got that bit at the end which I might fail if I don't do it quickly. Okay, missed that box. I don't know how I always miss that box. Yeah, I still don't know if that's faster doing that like that, but anyway. I might stick to the platform because I know sometimes the grass just kills you and ledges you off right there, so I thought I might as well give it a go. But the fact you run towards the wall as you do it might make it slower, I don't have a clue. Or it might be such like a small difference it's not even worth doing. Right, okay. Now hopefully we'll get a good run this time. When you got it for your birthday last year, you were stoked. That's a nice birthday present. Crash 4 was the first one you played. By Crash 4 do you mean Team Racing or Rafa Cortex? I mean obviously Rafa Cortex is a bit of a downgrade compared to the originals. At least in my eyes. Not everyone's going to agree with that statement. Nice rolling, yeah I know right. Rolling Stones goes perfectly when you don't take it seriously. Which is very common for the bridge levels as well actually. Like high road will go perfect if I'm not on a run. Yo, what's up, Christian and Tianon? How you doing? I always try to snipe that crab slightly late so he goes like forward a bit, and it never really works. He just goes flying to the left. I try and hit both boxes at once with the snipe, but nope. Twok is the Crash 4 in a Japanese version. It's actually considered as Crash 4. Oh, interesting. You missed my streams. I'm sorry, crashing. I can't help if my internet decides to take a tour around to Australia or something and then come back today. And now the internet had to be fixed on the outside or something, so I had to get someone around to fix it. What can you do sometimes? Yeah, I wasn't streaming the past 2 days because of that, not because I didn't want to. I would happily have streamed the past 2 days. That invincibility went really far, and I screwed that jump up. I'm pretty sure that's the furthest I ever took the actual invincibility itself right there. Let's get a W armor beast. That might be asking a bit much as of right now, but I'll give it my best shot. It's not that I don't know how, it's just I haven't practiced enough yet to actually get it. But speaking of WRs, Ham and Vengeance choked it early on Lights Out. Even though he missed both hyper jumps on Slippery, he got the Koala Kong strat and died on Lights Out. Which goes to show you can just die pretty much anywhere in this game. Like you're literally never safe. Wow, that jump's actually gonna scare me every time now. For no reason. Like dying there a second ago. Should I go for this again? Screw it, we'll go for it. Nice. I guess it's complete luck, I guess, then. I don't know. Stupid hole. You just have to hope you get over it. Never played Crash Team Racing. Oh, Crash Team Racing is a great racer. I mean, I can only hope they remake it for you, or remaster it. You don't own CTR either, Adam. Like honestly, if an online version of CTR came out, I'd be playing that quite a bit. That's what I've always said of Jack X as well, because, I mean, back on the PS2 days I didn't have it on my PS2, so I missed out on the glory of that would have been Jack X online. It's super expensive. Yeah, I suspect it is, if it's a physical copy. I remember just out of interest, look on Amazon, I think it must have been last year. For the Spyro games, the first trilogy, and they're like 100 quid each. It's extortionate. 40 or 45, yeah, still way overpriced. Yeah, the Spyro one's like, there's either last year or the year before that, like, it's so expensive. Oh, that jump scares me every time, like, I'll never be confident of that jump. And that was late as heck. Was I as good at the original as I was now? Oh my god. Nah, definitely not. I never really like spent a lot of time in the originals. I played it casually, so I don't really care about how good I was. Okay, nice. I thought for sure on how late the first jump was, I might not have stood a chance of making that. I thought the plant site could have been too early for me. Yeah, Spyro 2, and it's still expensive. I wonder when Reignited Trilogy releases, how expensive they'll actually be. Will they put down the price, or will they keep it expensive because it's like so special nowadays for a physical copy of one? Ugh, every time. Every time. Paffy being the hardest boss strikes again. With that fail, that cost me like a second probably. NST is too expensive. If I wonder how much, I don't know, never looked into Crash, how much they were, like off Amazon or something before Crash or NST came out. I bet you they're more expensive than like 40 quid for physical copies. Wow, I nearly decided to walk onto that platform. That'd have been the stupidest fail ever. That was also very close. Okay. Smooth jazz rocks. Yeah, music is a great thing. When I do time trials, I never listen to the actual in-game music, I'm always listening to something else. Obviously listen to the same track over and over again gets very repetitive. Yeah, I worked out the trick to breaking that box. Even if you hover over it, you just have to sit on it for about a whole second before it breaks. Weird box. Okay, we're missing that box. Not a big deal. You listen to my streams. Like even when I'm watching other speedrunners play this game, I've always got something on in the background. I just can't help it. Really? Was I really late on that cycle? Huh. Okay. The game never lies, I guess. This means just wearing this instead. It's not the worst thing to ever happen, but still. I don't think I can make this cycle either. I shouldn't have broke the box. Yeah, okay. At least now I know if I miss the cycle there, I shouldn't break the one box. Oh god, I don't even know like which fires I can make and which ones I can't make. But as long as I make it through without taking damage, or is that I say that and I die? Okay. Of all the places to die. Native Fortress hates me. Like, the jump is so easy. How to fail the easy stuff. Oh well, I'm gonna lose like a crap ton of time right there. What's my PB so far? With loads, it's a 1 hour, 1 minute, 56 seconds. Which I believe is like 48 minutes and 20 something seconds loadless. I haven't actually done like the calculations or anything. It's pretty fast, you say? I mean, technically my PB is actually kind of crap. Even though I had like, a nice run last time because I choked everything on high road. Basically choked everything I gained. Alright, Grizzly. You came in just after my native fortress death. But these things happen. Along with that, oh my god. I swear this game. The problem I have with this level is I did time trials lately on this one. And I have some really awful muscle memory to go with it now. That jump is so much further than it looks every time as well. Throws me off. Now, do I finish this run is the real question. Just to get the hang of the game again. You're going back on Hog World again. Why would you pick that level of all levels? It's so boring. Like the any percent with TT strats, yeah, but it's really hard though, isn't it? But the ending, I don't even know like if the ending's like the right bit on the ramp of the end where you jump for the statue. I don't think it's faster, like, because I've tested it through TT. So I think this is a preference thing, but I guess it's more reliable. Is this the maskless way of doing it? It's not, I messed it up. Oh, this is no good. That's not the right way to do it, because he goes back down there, yeah. I aimed at the last second, I was like, oh, he goes that way. I definitely can't do maskless, can I? Okay, looks like we have to do a reset. Like, I literally forgot how to do maskless. I think I tested it once last time, right? And I kind of had the idea. Reset number 1, oh no, we're at reset number 4. The deaths have been flying in. Is it number 4 now, or is it reset number 3? Regardless, there's a crap ton of resets. All my deaths have been really stupid though, like... It's always my fault, but still. Except from the Great Gate Hole, which screwed me over. Like, I only have myself to blame because I didn't play it for the past 2 days. And I also didn't practice before starting the stream either, I just jumped literally straight into the game and started. To get dev times. Okay. Yeah, you just get like perfect frame jumps and I guess it's an easy dev time to get. But don't try jumping on the spikes like I do because you'll get yourself killed over and over. That requires like some sort of game restarting bug to make yourself jump on the spikes in Hogworld. Am I gonna get 44 today? We'll have to see. I mean, the luck wasn't on Cameron's side today for the 44. Where can you see dev times? I know there's a website of them on it. Also, I have a few new credits at the end might have them on it, but you don't really want to be checking that. But there's definitely a website somewhere that has them on it, I just can't remember exactly what it is. Yeah, you have them written down. See, the only dev time that's interesting to me is Cortex powers because it makes no sense. I have a feeling it's Hog Ride as well that has an interesting dev time for no apparent reason. I believe it's that level. If it's not Hog Ride, then I know there's one other level that has a really bizarre dev time which you can't actually get. Obviously done in some sort of alpha or beta testing or something. I agree. I'm assuming that's how you say your name. I apologise if I got it wrong. How could I do something like 3648? Yeah, that's impossible. Like, without actually breaking a level, obviously. Like, legitimately, it's impossible. The other day did... In Road to Nowhere must be like a really easy 49 if... I don't even know if you need the ropes to get 49, do you? Actually, you might do, I'm not even sure. Learned the zombie glitch, nice. Crash 1 has the easiest zombie glitches to activate though. I know on Crash 3... Well, on Crash 1 you can return, like, through the gem platform. I don't know if that applies to all of them, but... Like, if you miss the timing of it, you can try it again instantly. But on Crash 2 and 3, like, when you go into a death route or stuff, and it's like, you have to restart again if you mess it up once. And I think the timing is different on Crash 2 and 3 as well, I don't even know. Holy hell. That's like the perfect jump. Like that jump actually was scary as hell. I actually dipped down before I jumped. This is like not something that should even be allowed. Normally the water kills you off if you fall off the leaf. Somehow I dipped a little bit and it's kept me alive. So I should probably be dead, but I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, the one glitch I don't know how to actually do on Crash 2 is the one where the timer stops early. Really? Every time? Yeah, I don't know how to make the timer stop early on plant food. I have no clue. Never really looked into it though. But yeah, in Rolling Stones, did anyone actually know that there were 2 lives on the top of 2 totem poles in this level? Because I had no idea until I saw a video earlier. Absolutely clueless. Like, there's literally a bouncy crate, and you can bounce up on top of the totem poles and grab 2 lives. My mind was blown when I saw that. Ugh, I hate that when it happens. It's like a 50-50. You either spin the skunk or you bounce him. I don't even know if there's like a way of making the spin work. Yo, what's up, Dep? Thanks for good luck. I need it after resetting like 4 times already. It appears my 2-day break, or not exactly a break, the unintended break hasn't fared well. I would learn the tribesman thing at the end of this level, but it looks treacherous as hell. Like from my experience, there's literally no way of doing it constantly, but apparently you can do it, Dev, so... I don't know your secrets, but... I hate the thought of doing it. Wow, I'm missing every box in this level. I mean, it's not the biggest deal in the world if I miss a box and I get a good angle, but... It loses a bit of time, but still. It's just I'm pretty sure I've only ever gotten the tribesman at the end when he's in... I don't even know if it's like when he's in the middle. I don't know how I did it on my time trial now. He might have been far left, I don't even know. It took me so long to get the time trial run with that stupid tribesman at the end. Okay, I beat the fire that I failed to beat somehow last time, which was news to me. Look, I swear I didn't do anything wrong last time, the fire just went off really early, but obviously must have done something wrong. Oh no, I could be taking damage here. Oh, just made it. Like, that fire bit scares me every time because I'm not good at it apparently. Yeah, I don't know if I could have made that. That would have been very risky to have attempted those 3, or just bouncing up onto the wall. You probably won't hit him at the last second. Yeah, like every time I watch you do it, I'm just like, how do you do that? It looks so incredibly easy as well. pull out later and you miss them and then run to the end. I know I'll have to look into it at some point, but it's like one of those things that's just not worth my time at this moment. It's one of those silly things like the generator room one as well, like consistently getting the pipe skip or something, and the ending. Because to jump onto the end on the machine thing on the right of generator room towards the end, what am I doing? Yeah, towards the end. That's consistent, I mean, if you can get the jump off. And also, the reason I jumped over those boxes at the start was because of time trials. Screw you, time trials. Oh my god. See, this level is actually scary just because I've done time trials, like, that was the last thing I ever did in this game before doing this stream. Like that right there, that's far too risky. Incredibly silly muscle memory. And that. Like, I can't even be confident at this point that I'm actually going to make these jumps. But regardless though, for that reason it was a very good up the creek. Except for the fact I missed like 1 or 2 boxes. Oh yeah, and the start, which I'll ignore. Forgetting the start fail existed. You can see your friend's time. I mean, in the in-game leaderboards, yeah, you can. Oh, that, I thought that didn't move. I really thought that didn't move. Okay. You go do that. Oh, that was a very weird river, but whatever. We got through it. Yo, what's up, Cooper? Welcome to Island 2 fails incoming. I love that late bat cycle. I don't know whether to like it or hate it at this point. It throws me off. Huh. You go do that, there you go. Like, surely that can't be very helpful right there. There's no way I'm making this cycle now. I don't know what to do if the bats are that late. Yeah, I don't think so. Like, I've never had the bats be so incredibly late that I actually know what to do with it. mine's out of date. Whenever you want it to be. Is that good enough for you? Oh my god, that was close. Am I doing a speedrun? Well, suggesting that the title is speedruns, then yeah. All these bats are so late, it's actually freaking me out. Oh my god. It messes with your spin timing and everything when the bats are just not in the right place. Okay, whatever, that will do. Hate that bonus. Even though it is terrible in theory. Also, I haven't learnt the timing of that gem yet, like how fast you can go and keep it, actually get it. I don't quite know the gem's hitbox well enough. It's a hindrance walk. Mackey's Day tomorrow. Okay. I'm not going to go for the box in the corner here, actually. Because I'm not confident on it. And I screwed up the cycle. I triggered it too early. That sucks. I screwed myself over it there. Oh dear. Wow, this is a crappy Temple Ruins. What? Teach how to play Crash, yeah, not how I'm playing right now. Is a good way to start. You wrote that at literally the wrong time. Like, it's always right in front of the checkpoints, isn't it? It's always in front of the checkpoints, just like generator room as well when I die there. Oh well. Oh yeah, I could have actually done the wall skip, but I forgot if you die you're actually able to do the wall skip fairly easily. And I forgot to hold X. You like trap music? I can agree with that. Honestly, probably the music that pisses me off the most is probably rap music, but even then, it's not like terrible. Like I really don't mind. Do a nice ropeless road to nowhere right here. That was close. My finger nearly slipped off the controller. Okay, it didn't give me a boost. That ice flare is really interesting whether it actually gives you a boost. And if it doesn't, then the chance of you making it over is just not near enough. Transphobic. Your friend plans to stream this Friday. Interesting. Wow, I actually forgot what I was jumping over right there. I was like, what's actually coming up next? So I completely forgot how Boulder Dash even works. But yeah, I wish I didn't die in Temple Ruins. Would have been very nice right now. But I always find a way to have a death in a run, it seems like. I haven't even had a deathless run yet. And when it does happen, it'll be very nice. What is going on in the chat right now? I'm seeing arguments. Because I don't want to have to time out anyone. But I will if people start going too crazy. Guys, can you just drop the subject? Otherwise I will start doing the timeouts. If that's gonna how it's gonna have to be. A new PB, Mason. Not yet. I mean, I died in Temple Ruins in this run, but still. It's not like I can't PB or anything. It's just the death in Temple Ruins is kind of cheap. Or my fault, I guess. That bit scares me every time. I will never be confident of that box strat thing, like literally ever. No! Oh my god. I shouldn't have gone for it. At least I didn't go right down to the bottom, because that would have been very bad. And yeah, that damage abuse was deliberate. Even though I wasn't sure when the fire was going to come on. I probably should have took damage from the bats instead, but oh well. Is there still drama in the chat? I literally can't even focus on it while I'm doing this level. Like at the slightest. Right, what's going on here? What's everyone's problem? Can we just get the word trap out of the stream, please? Like, if people are going to get offended by the word, then please don't use it. Wait, you can fall off the back of the map? That's a thing. I have never seen that before. Well, I learned something new today. It's not the thing I wanted to learn, but... Okay, well that Kong strat completely failed. We'll have to do this the slow way. Oh my god, the mine can't go in the way. Worst koala Kong ever. I thought it passed, but nope. Does he really have to go over here? Okay. This boss doesn't like me. What is with that luck right there? Like, the minecart has to be passing right there. But yeah, I literally had no idea you can go off the front of the map. Or the level. Also rip. I don't know if the stream's still going, but yeah. I just got kicked from the party for no apparent reason. But until everyone starts saying their chat is the stream is dead. Okay, the stream is still going. My game has got considerably louder. It's now like way too loud, but oh well. Yeah, pretty much every time like the party goes or just get kicked from the party. Normally the stream dies of it, but not this time. Don't go too far forward either. Yeah, I know about that one. Obviously the lava is going to kill you, but I never knew you could fall off the stage when there's literally nothingness in front of you. Okay, let's hold on to this mask. Actually, it doesn't even matter if I hold on to this mask, I believe. Oh well. But for safety purposes, I want it. In case that happens. Yeah, you get 2 masks and Cortex power anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Ah, I tried it. Okay, that's a really interesting trampoline right there. I don't know why... Okay. I don't know why sometimes, the trampoline you just hit below it. I guess the trampoline distances are all different from each other. Like, I'm not just gonna mod people randomly, guys. Like, I'll mod people I know. You're a trusted mod corpo. Yeah, I know Corpo is actually a good mod anyway. I mean, I've seen you do a good job before. I had to become a mod if I choose you to be a mod. That's literally the only way. I've never really needed a mod in the past, but I mean, it depends how many people just go argue in the chat. Like, if there's constant arguments on my streams, then sure, I'll round up some mods. That was lucky, I thought I died. Okay. That has not happened to me in about, like, many time trial runs. That never happens to me. So of course something like that would happen in a speedrun. Oh well. Oh my god. This strat is normally consistent, which is why I'm trying it. But apparently generating them is harder than it looks. Huh, apparently it is hard. I've never had issues with this before. It's basically the exact same jump you do on time trial, it's just like the platform is going towards the platform rather than away from it. Yeah, I can't seem to do it. I literally can't do anything on this level. Like, why was that so hard? That's basically the exact same movement I do on time trial and I couldn't do it like 10 times. Wow. Of course. I'm literally just messing around at this point because I know the run is very much dead. Oh, I nearly got that as well. Like, after that fail, I knew I couldn't PB anymore. After I died about 10 times. But yeah, I wish this strat is, like, consistent, but that happens, right? Keep master hyper jumps here. I mean, I'm gonna probably reset after this anyway, I'm just messing around with this. To show how inconsistent it is. Like, I wish it wasn't inconsistent, but it's just not viable. See, that's how I get it, it's just... What the chances is that 2 and 5 are 11? So, there's a 40% chance of me getting that. Yeah, apparently I can't do that. But if like if there's a strat that has like this late in the game that has about less than 50% chance, I don't even think it's worth going for. Yes, this is like, no, I don't know the timing for it is the issue. Because you look at the platform momentum to try and time it, but it's just guesswork. And that can also happen, like, sometimes you take damage and that's not even fast if you take damage. Like, why is this strat so hard? Anyway, I guess I shall reset. I mean, on a stream I wouldn't even say the N-word is fine, honestly. The N-word is not very fine whatsoever. I'm surprised I made it onto Island 3 though. Better take some notes on generator. I mean, if you try those strats on generator, then good luck to you. They're hard as hell. And I probably won't be going for them in a speedrun. Yeah, if you know something to get a friend, don't comment it. Great statement. Everyone just read that comment and then we have to never deal with anything again, thank you. That would sort out all the problems right now. You'll try them strats, okay, good luck. The last one especially is hell. Jumping onto that wall on the right. It's just not viable for a speedrun. Especially when you're so far into it. But my run was very much dead, so I tried it. How old am I? I'm 20 years old. And hi, Segway, by the way, if you've just joined. I'm sorry if I missed anyone who just joined after all that fiasco. I'll catch up to the chat in a second. I'll try my best to read in between levels if I can. How long do I think it would take considering how difficult, inconsistent the strats are? It depends how slow you take them. But if you take the end strat too slowly, then it gains 1.5 seconds if you do it perfectly, at full work. Like the one where you jump on the pipe, and then go to the side. If you do it perfectly, it gains 1.5 seconds. If you do it slowly, you won't gain anything. So, you know. How is it possible to get 910? I never did put my video up of my 915. I know there's a stream of it somewhere. But basically what you have to do is, at the end of the level, you have to restart the second you enter the portal, so the game gets confused. And then basically when you get to the end of the level the second time after that, the game will end the level when Kara jumps off the edge at the top, rather than when she lands. Actually, no, it's he, isn't it? The tiger. So that's basically how that works. It's just a way of stopping the timer early, is to restart just on the ball as it sucks you in. Okay. First time I got on that in a run. I make your jungle rollers like garbage. I'm sure I don't. I'm sure I don't. Hiya, Massine. Hope you're doing well. How is possible? Yeah, it's possible, incredibly luck-based. That went great. Like, I don't know the consistency of that. It's happened to me like once before in the past when in practice. I'm not sure quite how you get over the spike, but yeah, it happens. And it's like a 1 second time gain. I don't even know if it's a second, but still. Like, it's obvious time gain, regardless. Might be just a bit less than a second. Because obviously my splits aren't fully accurate, as I'm doing it myself. Can I do a video about it? I can try and do a video about it, if people really want to see it. I'll just do like a tutorial kind of thing, not actually go full on, because I won't be able to beat my 9:15. Unless I find the clip on a stream, and then just make a video of it and just to show you guys. I don't know, I'll find a way. Or I can link you Tapio Car Crashes video. Oh, scary jump every time. It's like I have some really annoying muscle memory for that, but I seem to make it. If you can do it, I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, I'll look into it at some point. Either I do a video myself, or I can just put a link in this stream's like comment section when it's over or something to Tapio's video. Either way. Well, we didn't bonk off Papu this time. Progress. You don't love Insane Trilogy soundtrack but love Papu's theme. It's very much like the original, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. For Papu's theme. Yeah, I didn't know what you mean with the soundtrack. I know, there seems like there's a lot of guitar in NST's soundtrack. Like in general, I mean. Oh no. That's no good. That's the first time I ever spun him left before, but it happens, I guess. Don't know how to get Chainsaw Circle on Resident Evil 7. Never played it, so can't help you with that one. I have no idea what that even is, so. How's it going so far? I got a run, well I died in Temple Ruins, got a run to Generator Room, and I failed. About 10 times. Pretty a shame with little optimizations. Yeah, but little optimizations come with time trial knowledge though, so... Like there's no way you'd actually know about it unless, like, you pay attention to, like, all the time trial videos from the start. Okay, one box, perfect. You subscribed to me? Well, thanks Leon, I appreciate it. I ignore you. Your comments are interesting, Gamatron. You. Okay. I thought I clearly hit the tribesman properly there too. But apparently not the case. It's like he didn't want to move towards me whatsoever, so when I bounced off for life, it was just like... there was no hope. Now I've failed that jump once before now, like, it always worries me I'm just gonna mess that up. I guess it makes me more careful, so... You've come from 4chan. Okay, really want to know that. 914 subs away from 312% speedrun. Oh god. Is that what I've got to do? Is that going to be the 3k special when it happens? Oh dear. Because we know how the last 312% went and I wasn't even trying. So yeah. I missed that life here. Yeah, Gamatron, Triple Z, just stop arguing, please. Just let it drop. If you could. Okay. You can't keep your mouth shut when people start continue about it. I know, I've noticed. You're basically the opposite to me. I just like can't even be asked to argue with people. It's not my style. Like if people aren't worth my time, I just straight up ignore them. Oh, close. That jump will always scare me for some reason. I hope I waited long enough there. Okay, I'm not even gonna make that cycle. That was unexpected. I probably could have made that. That wasn't... Oh my god. Of course. Like, that bonus round was just not filled with confidence whatsoever. Oh, okay. I love it when that happens. I couldn't far worse start recovered that. I'm clever about it. I try to be clever about it. This lost is amazing. Well, it could have been better though, but it was decent for me. Yeah, that bonus round sucked. It's just one of those instances where the box just don't jump for some reason. Like, even though I flipped, the game still didn't let me spin jump off them, which happens. Like, I don't know if there's a technique you're supposed to know about it as such. I haven't fully worked it out yet. Okay, so I've got a... That was a really off line right there. I took over that fire, but yeah, I need a damage boost both fires. I mustn't mess this up because I always forget it. Okay, this is a really fast temple run to consider. At least I can be calm about the fact I don't have to do any rope runs and Road to Nowhere particularly. Slow down. I can't slow down, that's not my style. Makes Sonic look like a pensioner. Hi Karina. Hope you're okay. Alright, this level. There's a time where that hog always used to hit me, but it seems I've managed to master it now, even though I don't remember doing anything different. You! I love that when the game does that to me. The one rope jump I did in the level, it fails. Like I should definitely just jump back off it again. Like why did I just do that before? Does it have sound? Can't hear anything. I have no idea. I mean, I'm assuming my video has sound because it seems like everyone can hear me, so... Even though I'm not playing it in the background because everyone will be able to hear it. We jump with Tosso about the ropes, it is. But it's still annoying. So I'm pretty sure that one jump at the end there is one of those really specific spin jumps, and it's not logical. I mean, it is logical, but that's bad. It's just annoying, because if you try and overspin the gap, then you'll just drop. Yeah, this ball dash has been very mediocre though. Like I've literally had to stop for at least one time, maybe two. Not me or the game. That's interesting. Maybe try refreshing it. I'd write it in the chat, but I've literally got no time to write in the chat. That's really bizarre, unless there's some sort of settings on your computer. Or whatever you're using. You have to donate to hear sound. It's not even possible to donate right now. Yeah, I'm not an expert on how technology works and how to fix stuff, but I wish I was. Oh no. That's bad. Okay, fixed it. Yep. I love it when that happens. Like, why does that have to be a thing? The invisible wall, or the invisible ceiling. It worked, there's no way. Something that I actually advise to do worked. Oh, I should have went. Why'd I save that mask? Because if all the fires are different, then the next one will be off anyway. That was silly. Let's just make it out of this level. With 2 masks. And all will be well. Okay. Lovely platform cycles. I should be able to make the first one, that's just me screwing up. You closed your browser because the refreshing didn't work. Okay, so I'm not a genius then. My idea failed. The backup strat will help from you. Yeah, that is true. That's basically the equivalent of me failing earlier, and then if I'd done it, if I would have taken damage from the fire, then I think it would have been good. Do it that way. Ah, sucks. Hyper jump, but I couldn't get out of bounds. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. I should have tried it. I should have saved the mask, man, good. That was so close. Yeah, I didn't pull back enough to get out of bounds, I believe. That was lucky. That's very nice RNG, considering. Hiya, Frederick. You're back need to watch new DBX. Because I'm not like properly comparing to my old splits, 'cause I'm adding some of the best into my splits now. I'm not exactly sure how far I am behind my PB, but I'm sure I can still PB off this. But I think I might have to get both hyper jumps, I don't even know. Also, I have no idea if jumping down those steps is actually faster, I just do it because it feels faster. That's one of those things I've never known. It just feels right to jump down those steps. Anyway, decent heavy machinery for no invincibility. I'll take it. My audio is late, actually it's early. How can the audio be early? Well, I never had an issue with the PS4's audio before. But then again, it depends what audio you're talking about. It depends if you're talking about game audio or voice audio. I take damage from him. That was on purpose, by the way. That was extremely close. You'd have to be incredibly stupid to mess up Cortex power. And I'd say that because I've messed up Cortex power before. But only because I got the first mask instead of the second one. Or in invincibility mode anyway. Oh, you have, though. It seems I'm incredibly popular around here. Right, let's not screw up Gen Room this time. Oh my god, that was nearly a screw up right there. I couldn't have cut that any like closer right there. I screwed it up. Is this jump really that hard? Like, really that hard? I've never had issues with this before. Like, I'm very confused on why I couldn't make that the first time. Game's weird. I see Abdul's far more harsh than I was. I have no idea what he said, but... the game will always be weird, I know. NST is bugged. He said the N-word split up. Yeah, that deserves a timeout right there. N-word is not a thing in my streams. Why did I miss those boxes? I didn't even attempt to spin those boxes. I was so focused on the barrel for some reason. I don't know how perfect my run's gonna have to be now to actually PB off this, but I'll give it a shot regardless. Cool pose your wingman. All you guys are trustworthy, so that's the reason. Stupid bounce. Yeah, share cool pro, sharing is caring, you know. McFlies. Stop that, you make me hungry. It's literally been 6.5 hours since I've had something to eat. Oh my god, that's so scary to me. Like, I'm not confident with rope runs on any percent for some reason. Okay, man. The turtle saved me there. Okay, the turtle saved me again. For once the turtles are actually helpful. That is a first. Also, the fact I failed that last rope jump is actually kind of embarrassing because it's really easy. Like the very last one. Yeah, you got the masks. I know, but it's the first time I ever had double masks in Slippery Climb, I believe. Yeah, like I'm not confident of rope runs in any percent because I know if I mess them up, I mess them up. In time trials is a whole different thing. Alright, hi Nick, by the way. Sorry I missed you. Join. I should have gone for the boxes, but I think I missed the platform cycle. So, whatever. No, not that one. This one. Oh, you're gonna do this to me, game. Oh, thank you. I mean, it took a few seconds for the camera to catch there, but I moved too far onto the wall, but hey. I mean, I lost about 3 or 4 seconds, I guess, trying to correct that. Beautiful slippery climb there. The cannon always glory right here. You can fall a bit early on that, but I played it way safe. If you do it perfectly, you can fall into it like right in the very front, if you know the timing. Yeah, that's my problem with the second hyper jump. I never know how far forward to move. So the point you make it on the roof, but you don't mess with the camera. Because I backed up a bit towards the camera to make the camera catch, like actually catch on the crash. Or lock onto him. Why'd I do that? No! Why'd I do that? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Why did I do this to myself? I was meant to jump forward, I was like, is this the bit where you jump forward? I forgot the layout of lights out apparently. Oh my god. I swear I'm so bad sometimes. Well, that's not very hard now, is it? Lights out is hard and slippery, apparently so. It's like I had one thing in my mind, I was gonna go forward, then I was like, oh no, I'm gonna go left, and then it all sort of got mixed in. And it all went wrong. Oh well. I know, I'll finish the run off anyway, I don't even know like how good this is, I'm working with new splits now. I could have made that. At least for deaths were like right after a checkpoint, so we didn't lose a crazy amount of time, but it is still obviously time loss, which is not great. Yeah, you mess up easy levels, especially me. I always mess up the easy levels. I practiced Lights Out a lot as well. But it happens. Let's just get through Jaws though. What's the pace? I honestly have no idea. I've switched the splits, so I've added some of best in, because... So I haven't actually got the old ones up. Okay. So, who knows, maybe there's still a chance for PB. It'll surprise me when I make it to the end. But approximately, if it helps you, right, we have just about 7 minutes and 20 seconds until my PB runs out. That's enough time. Yeah, I have no idea of like the exact timing yet of levels, so... But I'm just not using the old splits because I wanted to add Summer Best, and my Summer Best was apparently really screwed up on the old splits. It says like 15 minutes, which is obviously something gone wrong there. Probably when I was messing around trying to learn how to work the splits. I need to go all out and make no mistakes. Oh joy. That's not what I wanted to hear. I mean, if we pass Brio, we should be good. Like, I fear Brio far more than I do Cortex. I'm not sure the best way of avoiding the 6 potions either. Because I mean, you go up here like this, but this didn't work last time. Like, it seems inconsistent. Like that, yeah. I don't understand Brio, like, how do you avoid him? Like, I literally have no idea how to avoid the 6 potions, because apparently I don't know how it's done. I'll try something else this time anyway. Because clearly that method fails. Okay, plan 2. This might not work. I have no idea if it makes any difference. Oh, needs it off. But yeah, it's literally that 6 potion bit, that's the only bit I can't do with Rio, and I don't really understand why. Most of my viewers are yours. So I claim I suck in Crash 2 and 3, that's because I do. I mean, you're not gonna deny that, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't PB this one anymore. I'll end it anyway. Okay, that's not good. Like, that's really not good. I don't know how I'm ever gonna do this now. Like, can I make it through these? If I make it through these, I'm fine. No, I can't make it. I could have made it through there. Oh dear. The torture lab is back. All because I screwed up the one box. That's literally all it was. Why don't I jump that as well? Like it... Oh dear. Like it literally threw me off entirely. Okay, this time I get zapped though. Okay. See, the lab works when you do it first try, apparently. Like, sure, if I go flawless through that, really. The torture lab. No. Like, why isn't this strat working anymore anyway? There we go. That was pathetic. Fair one thing, the level is dead, yes. It's like on time trials where you try and spin all the boxes around each other. And it doesn't work, and that's what happened in that lesson. Do you think about dying next time? Easier said than done. I'll try it though. I mean, take if I get anything without dying, then that's just instant record. But because I always find a way to die, then I never get record. Or even anything close to it. Let's just do this so I actually know how it's done again. Even though this boss really is a breeze. Like, I know these hitboxes are bad and all, but if you know where to stand, then you should be fine. So, like, Cortex is just 10 times easier than Brio is. Oh dear. Nice run, that was like a 103.50. That was terrible. Could definitely use the beginning and wait like 0.3 seconds for big cycle. I mean, the first electric actually, you can get through it on the first run. And then everything beyond the first run, you can't get through the first electric. It's really weird. Making you look better. I bet Abdul could bob my time like in one attempt. He'll easily be able to beat my 1 hour, 1 minute and 56 seconds. Like, I died about 5 times even on the PB. I think I died probably about 3 or 4 times on high road and then one on generator room, which costed about 20, 30 seconds. You got 50-ish, yeah. Loadless. Like, the only thing I don't think I can do properly is Brio. And I don't understand quite why that is. You can't do hyper jumps on Kong and Slippery Climb. Kong's one is really hard, it's luck based honestly. It seems you only get Kong's one if you go to the left side of the room. you want to have to do it in McDonald's instead. Betrayed. Everyone's gonna look for Abdul's selfies now. You may have made a mistake mentioning that, Abdul. I swear it's got one of those delayed spins where you press the button and Crash doesn't spin at all until like a second later. I'm sure that's what happened just there. You get something out of your system. Let's just leave that to the imagination. Everyone mentioning food in the chat is making me extremely hungry. I'm not a fan. Especially as I haven't been to McDonald's in like months either. It must have been before Christmas that I last went to McDonald's, honestly. Like, that's a third of a year right there. What am I doing? Five 20% rounds and I get all the goodies I want. The goodie I want is the record now. That's the only goodie I look for. Nah, it's not, I'm hungry. I take it back. Food is more precious than world record. There, I said it. I swear Crash's jumps has got a whole lot floatier on this run. Like, those jumps were not landing for ages. I know the floaty jumps are bad and all, but jeez. You're slowly getting slower. Are you still doing hog roll? Please tell me you're not doing hog roll. If you've been doing hog roll for the past 3 hours, then that's not good. So I feel your pain right now. I end the stream if I'm hungry. Will I? Actually, I probably would. But now I'm gonna keep going. There's at least another hour, maybe an hour and a half in me right now. Are you on upstream? Okay. About to say, if you're still on hog wall, then that'd be bad. That was lucky. That was also lucky. They're floaty when you enter the first time. Yeah. It's so dumb. Like on Insanity Beach, if you try and grab the clock on the first life, you can't do it. Like if you try and use the box, where you run into the box and grab the clock, you won't be able to grab it, you'll just jump over it. Because the jumps are floaty. But I don't know why, like halfway through, the jumps do indeed get less floaty. It's just... wow. Wow. It does get less floaty, and it makes no sense. And then when you die in a hole specifically, I think it has to be in a hole, I'm not sure. Then the floaty jumps just get eliminated. Happy hardest boss strikes again. Wow, I lost 4 seconds to that. That's disgusting. You made it, oh my god. The upstream jump I've made like every time so far today. It's consistent though, if you get your jumps good enough. Whoops, that was a bit of a late jump. Oh, every time I miss the box, like, how far right do I have to go to hit the box? That ending was questionable, but I don't even care. you can get 57th place. Well, I'm currently 6th place if I were to have submitted my best time. But yeah, you probably can. I believe it. It's not that the game's hard once you know what you're doing, it's just the game screws you over. Do I play Crash 2 and 3? Not often. When I do, it's just more time trial stuff, and even then, I suck at it. Unless I'm doing like 312% or something. Then God help me. Ah, oh, jumped too early. Now I'm jumping everything too early. What's my best? It's like, I believe it's about 48.2, like 48 minutes and 27 seconds loadless. But if you want my time of loads, then the time of loads is 1 hour, 1 minute and 56 seconds. Yeah, that's why Eternity Flat tries me to come to me that time. I was not getting whacked backwards the second time in a row. I was not having that. I'm not going to get the box. I think I'm already late on the cycle anyway, so... Okay, I probably could have gone it. I wasn't willing to risk it just in case I missed the cycle. I never break both those boxes, so I go immediately into the ones behind. I can literally never do it. Is everything not like 1 compared to 2 and 3? I don't know, I just prefer the simplicity of it, and plus 2 and 3 have a bunch of hop slides. So you have to spend like a crazy amount of time to get good at hop sliding. Maximum amount of time can be on time trial clock, 9 minutes and 59 seconds. Because that's when the game restarts, if you go over that time. Yeah, that's one of my least favourite time trial jumps right there. Like, screw that jump. It just seems so difficult to time it on CT. That's close. Because if you go too early, then the plant just knocks you out. Or it just completely blocks you and you end up in the water. Yeah, I'd be 6th then. Okay. Yeah, I thought I was. Unless I'm gonna improve after the time I got it. So I haven't checked in a few days. Because internet's not existing. Yeah, crash freeze vehicle controls especially. Like, there's no way someone can call the motorbike controls and jet ski controls in particular, like, perfect. In my opinion. Because it doesn't feel right to me. Now, the reason people bash on Crash 3 more than 2, I believe, is because of the vehicles. That's really the only reason for it, to be honest. I think it's just because Crash 2 is pure platforming. I don't know. Is that the reason? I honestly have no idea. But no, Crash 3 is still a great game, though. Oh god. I started the level with the stupid analog stick. Wow. Sucks to be me. That's like the stupidest mistake you can ever make in this game. But yeah, for those wondering, that's why you don't use the analog stick on this level. Because things like that happen. But luckily I can still get the gem because I died right at the start, so thank god. Saved. I can never make that cycle. I guess I'm just too slow at the bat section to never make it. Nuga spin box as a damage move, yeah. That is a thing. I hate those bats. Bats are my worst enemy. Along with a tribesman. Do I use D-pad? You have to use D-pad for these kind of levels. Like the 2D levels. If that makes any sense. Oh no. No! I tried to save it. But yeah, basically if you use analog on this level in particular, when you try and jump around the walls you won't be able to do it. It's just too difficult. But yeah, because you die right at the start, as long as you die before the first checkpoint, you still get the color gems, so... Lucky me. What am I going for color gems this time? Only Lost City color gem you want. So that you can get the castle machinery level skip. Because it's faster to do get all the boxes in Lost City and skip castle machinery than it is to rush Lost City and rush castle machinery. If that makes sense. Oh my god. Awful death. Why do I do this? It's such an easy strat to trigger the platform early and get the box, but apparently I can't do that. Oh well. I tried to compare. Well, I know Deb was trying, I was watching him try it, and, I mean, from what I can gather it's slow, so... to do Lost City Rush and Castle Machinery Rush. Every time I forget to go over the wall if I die. Every time. My memory's terrible. That's trap bogged up. I mean that Lost City one, yeah. Like that box teased me right there. Just wanted to make the jump but I couldn't make it. How many hours? Too much to actually answer that question. Probably into the quad digits, I'd say. Well, not in any percent anyway, like in time trials, obviously. In any percent there's like not much hours at all, honestly. Like we're not even into the 100 hours of, really, any percent yet. Like it's a silly deaths like that shouldn't happen. Like there's literally no excuse. Oh, at least it wasn't like a bad death. It was like right after the checkpoint for once. Holy moly. Like, why can't Ghost be kind? It just wanted to kick me off immediately right there. Do I play any other games? Spyro, Ratchet, Jak and Daxter. I'm just naming off all my childhood games right here. Simpsons Hit and Run is a great game. Even Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights is another great game. And I also played a crap ton of COD Zombies as well for like ages. I mean, I have a ton of games, like especially PS1 and PS2. Those are just some of my favourites. Welcome back, Adam. Yeah, I don't know why Temple Ruins has caused me such an issue lately. It's like caused me more issues than Lost City is, which is actually surprising. This is another instance of one of those stupid deaths that should never happen. But it's me, so it happens. What can I expect? You're in a car now? You mean in real life? That's bad of you. Please don't tell me you're driving though. Don't get distracted by the stream whilst you're driving. Either that or some really bad, annoying reference to Hog Ride. It's younger drive. Ah, fair enough. I'm sure anyone could be a better driver than me. My driving's crap. Well, no, my driving's not crap. I mean, I go by the law and everything, don't worry about that. It's just my manoeuvring is crap in cars. Like, if I had to reverse around a corner, I'd be so bad. Because I had that on my actual driving test. I had to reverse around the corner and I was dreading it. Like, when I was told I had to reverse around the corner, I was like, oh, crap. But I managed to do it perfectly on that one attempt. Which is interesting. Like, I'd be more confident at reverse parking a car than reversing around the corner. Very nice. Yeah, let's not go for this time. Well, I probably could have made it, but after what happened last time, that's just not even worth. No, I didn't make this cycle, that sucks. Okay, we've got one chance at while I can't hyper jump then. I assume you can make that cycle. I mean, I'm sure you can. It's a bit slow as all. Like, it's probably better in the long run for me to take that damage there than actually wait on that fire, so it's all good. Yeah, Adam, you'll love having a full driving license. It's like you're more like responsible for yourself, kind of thing. You're more free to do whatever you want. It's a very nice feeling. Because I know public transport is terrible sometimes. Like buses never turning up, especially where I used to live. Waiting for a bus all day that never turned up. Wow. I was gonna not do that because he was right on the right side and I've never had it on the right side before. Well, actually got on the glitch, but the boulder went meant to hit me. Or the rock. That sucks. I mean, if he's gonna give me good RNG though, then fine. So I tried to jump out the way and everything, but it didn't really work. What does Krylakong Hyper Jump do? It lets you get on the other side, and then you can deal double damage to him, so he dies in half the time. Oh my god. I hate myself for being so stupid. Why didn't I spin right there? How does one die to this boss? Right, it sucks having to go through all this again. Especially if he's going to walk over the other side as well. Yeah, I still can't believe he can walk off the front of a level in there. Mind blown. I'm pretty sure in the original game you couldn't walk off the front of a stage. Yeah, I lost like ages right there. I don't even want to know how much time I've just lost. Oh, over a minute, okay. So I basically lost probably about a minute and 49. If I would have gotten the hyper jump. I guess how stupid that was. Only because I didn't spin. Waiting for buses sucks, yeah, I know. Ah. I'd say bus drivers are annoying when you've got a car as well. I don't know what's worse, buses or cyclists, when you actually learn to drive. Or maybe even the pedestrians themselves. Especially in the town I live in, there's like a crap ton of traffic lights, you're like stopping every 5 seconds. I don't know, there's like a need for traffic lights in places, I agree, but sometimes they can overdo it. Okay. Well, that was terrible. Like the other day it was literally queued up the entire way through my town. I think it took about 45 minutes just to get somewhere that should have taken 5 minutes. I love how you say how much time have I lost so far. I love the complete faith in me right there. But now, too much time I've lost. Over a minute at least. Maybe touching 2 minutes. Which isn't particularly nice. Anyway, the only way I can get better at this is to actually do these last levels, I suppose. There's no point in resetting every 5 minutes. Some people are just really stupid road users in general. I agree with that. There was one person the other day, come home from the shopping, and this person on a 60-mile-an-hour road, right, decides to basically not indicate to turn right, and then, well, stops like the last second. Luckily I noticed it, but god. There's nothing like just braking before putting the indicator on a 60-mile-an-hour road, like right at the last second. Like if someone was right up behind that person, that'd have been a crash for sure. I'm not even kidding. Oh my god. Why am I so bad at generator room? Jeez. No, though, without a doubt it would have been a crash if I was closer to the person. Luckily I wasn't that close, so I noticed it, but god, it was so late. Everyone left an umbrella. It leads into your driveway, what the hell? Some people. Do I have an occupation or studying? I did study electrical installation in college, but I felt it wasn't for me because I was crap at it, even though I passed level 3. But after like doing like an apprenticeship kind of test thingy, I felt it wasn't really for me, so I didn't keep on with it. And I have worked at I do voluntary work at a football club. Like selling programs and stuff and working in the bar. Which I enjoy. You're simply all reverse on a 70 mile an hour motorway. Like what's the person's mindset when they do that? That's actually disgraceful. Did they have hazard lights on anything? I mean obviously that's against the law immediately to be reversing on a 70 mile an hour motorway. You do volunteer work for our SPCA. Yeah, I do like working in the bars, especially. It's good fun. Oh no. You could do that game. Okay. I couldn't even catch him. Sad. I haven't screwed up the pinstripe strat in a while either. Got 100% on Crash 2 yesterday. Hey, nice job, Lynn. The first time I completed Crash 2 was on my phone 12% playthrough because I was too lazy to do it. What's my favourite Crash level? Oh god. So I'd say Toxic Waste is my favourite just because I like the level as a whole, but other than that, I really don't know. I like Wings of Power as well. I don't know why I like Wings of Power, I just do. And I'm pretty sure everyone hates Rings of Power except me. Yeah, now that this high road doesn't actually matter because I'm pretty sure this run is dead, I suspect I'll do it perfectly. As I do. Because there's absolutely zero pressure whatsoever. Okay, I didn't do it backward. Like, I knew I was eventually gonna get launched off that rope. It was just a matter of when. And I jumped and screwed it up. Yeah, what's up this jump as well? I want to practice that jump because I hate it. And people say this stuff is consistent. I don't think rope jumping is consistent. Like, how is that consistent? Do I use D-pad? No, analog. If you use D-pad, you don't stand a chance. You're back? Welcome back, Nick. Right, yeah, it's definitely time for a reset. We're like way behind PB. And the rest of the levels are pretty dull to watch anyway. Slippery Climb has nothing interesting, because I can't do hyper jumps. So back to Insanity Beach I go. You worked on the bakery the weekends. You clean up both places. Nice. Yeah, I used to work in the bar at Holiday Park, but they got rid of me for lack of experience. So. Even though I don't think they got rid of me for lack of experience, they got rid of me because there was too many staff. You tested castle plus lost is 4 minutes and 3 minutes 30. You actually tested that nice. So yeah, it is faster to get the gem. As expected, I guess. Yeah, it just looked faster to get the Lost City gem and skip castle machinery. Yeah, working over Christmas holidays is no fun. I guess some jobs just required, didn't they, so... What can you do? Yeah, get 105% on warp before Sparta comes out. It's a good idea. I'm sure you'll do it easy. Crash 3 is easier than Crash 2, 105% in my opinion. No, 102% in Crash 2, isn't it? But yeah, I find Crash 3 easier, relics wise. Got 5 from Tesco because you were too old at 22. What? Why can't everyone else say that to me? Like, apparently every job I apply for, they don't want me because I'm too young or inexperienced or whatever. This makes no sense. Yeah, like, how can you be too old at 22? Like, that is actually offensive. Like, surely you can get them done if they actually said that to your face. Hidden all platinums. Yeah, good luck on Hog Ride. Hog Ride is gonna not be fun for you. Just the pre-warning from me and Adam right now. Unless you're actually good at motorbike levels. If you're not, then good luck. Ugh, messed it up. Yeah, getting over that spike has nothing to do with like where you're running it on the platform either. I don't know how you get over that spike, that's just pure luck. It took you 7+ hours, oh god. I felt your pain. It must have been more painful than when I was doing my 312%, just doing that over and over and over again. Like I can probably do Hog Ride easy now, it's just like you gotta know how the motorbike handles. Make sure you don't hit a single thing. Because if you hit a single police car or driver then you fail. For this house, found your stream, yeah I know. It's so true. The stream where I was dying. Imagine if I did do Crash 3 on that 312% stream though, like all in one go. I'd have been so like dead the next day. Cause I'm pretty sure I finished Crash 2 at like 4:30 in the morning. It's something pathetic. And you're watching me do it in 11 minutes, yeah, that was hilarious. But I had done it before though. Like I had an idea of how it's done, but it's still hard, so I might have been lucky. an upstream that was 0.02 slower than before, or my best segment. Interesting. Stop it, Papu, please. The build up of this is gonna take a while and then instantly get it. I was expecting to be there all night doing Hog Ride. I wasn't kidding. Like, I honestly thought I was going to be there until like 6 o'clock in the morning because Hog Ride was going to take 2.5 hours again. But luckily for my own sanity it wasn't.